Well, it has been a long journey now. I think I began with Rohini Mudra in month of June, end of June somewhere. And I always been wanted to join this community of being coach or speaker and trainer. And once surfing through during this COVID period, and I found this Rohini Mudra, and I thought, let's make use of it. And I just collected just for a namesake, like I mean, just for fun sake, like how do we go about it, but just to understand what it is. And it was very fascinating. And when I saw the young Rohini Mudra doing a lot of marvelous job, changing people's life, adding value to the people, trying to make a world a beautiful place. And above all, like she says, things are very simple. Make it very systematic and simple when the life becomes very easy. And I remember those 4 weeks of classes what she had offered to us, like first month or first week she had offered us, like those 5% population, the DNA of 5% and the 95, and that I never ever heard, although I've been so many doing so many courses, that what is this 5% DNA and 95% DNA. And it was really surprising. First of all, I didn't even understand like what was this 5% DNA, and DNA of the 5% and the DNA of the 95%. And it's so well she has told us the worksheets, like how you to plan it out professionally, personally, and financially. How will you go back to 3 years and 1 year and the 6 and 3 months, and backward how you count and how you observe yourself and that. So at least the plan was put down. So at least you were aware of it. Okay, I can do these things like that, and what I couldn't, like is like more of concrete part of planning it out. So that was a very understanding. And second part, what I really liked is like blueprint of the whole thing. And it has been a very challenging and very beautiful like things. And it's like changing your mindset with your different feelings. You have been with the different types of feelings and lifelong human. The codes what she has taught us, the poor codes and pro codes, and how these codes, if you really worked into with yourself and you can really make change of it. And this codes, like I would say that I mean, I've been through that lot of NLP exercises, but perhaps this has gone old, and now is right time to understand. And then when I looked back, and I realized that yes, I'm scared. I'm scared of people. I have a low confidence. I'm scared of speaking before in the crowd. And then when I looked back, like when the situation happened, and what was my childhood experience of that, and how I could connect it, that yes, that was that time it was right. But now I'm a different figure and different level, different status of life is completely different, but that is still put in subconscious mind. And that subconscious mind is still affecting 90% of my lifestyle, is controlled by the subconscious mind, which I was not even aware. And and I have experienced that it's like just in a seconds, like people call it seconds, things changes. And that was I have experienced. And now it has become the part and parcel of my life. Like whenever I'm doing something, or some discomfort comes to me, or some fear comes to me, I just hold back myself. I just pause, like pause and pause. I just pause and find out, okay, what was my incident where I might have developed these feelings, and how can I overcome that part of it. And that works. And that really miracle for me, this became really miracle for my life. Like people have seen the changes into me, and I'm like Navina ma'am, you also will be knowing that how I was initially, and now the fear has come up. I remember the videos what we have made for social videos, and I myself was like really scared. And of course, with the content, I was not that affluent or that acquainted, or we didn't have much knowledge or much with the content. A lot of fear was there, like. But I mean, it's just going live and just making a video. If you think it is just nothing simple for people, those who do every day, and the people like me who was doing the first time, it was like, oh God, how is going to be, how is going to be, it was really scary. And I enjoyed the third part, the third week what we have been through, the finding out the theme or the niche for your topic. That was really challenging. Like I really done, and it's really nice. So many activities we did just to come to it, and and I know Rohini ma'am has shared with these 4 aspects where the people and problem people will come to you for this need. It's like relationship, health and business and the finances. And I said, oh God, I'm not fitting anywhere into this. What I'm going to do, which niche I'm going to take. and I really don't know how it happened. And I maybe previous night I was reading through books on this, and I read on a story, could read books, and this was a whole book. In my life, first time I ever listened to a book. Like I slept around 5 o'clock, and next 3 4 hours continuously I read this book, and it was very interesting that it was a law of attraction book by Raj Purohit was reading it out. And when he was reading it chapter by chapter, and all the chapters were known to me, in the sense, like, how the faith and belief is needed for law of attraction, how you can visualize, how you can affirm, how you can develop your affirmations, and how you have to go for actions, how it will get responses, and how you have to do it out. Because I've been a pranic healer, and been practicing a lot of things, done the angel readings and numerology and the crystals and candles and essence oils, and I mean, I don't know, all different things. I had done it for my husband, like, to just and heal myself, of course, and heal others, because I was staying with children. I had a Reiki. I had a lot of children staying with them, so everything is needed in different times, all the chakras and all that. And but when I realized that how to search for this niche, and in one booklet all those topics were there, then I said, oh god, this is like law of attraction, but under one book I know all the tips, but I never knew that it could be put under all these different topics, could be put in under one subject, on one niche. It's called law of attraction. And then I said, okay, I was just trying to different ways. It means I was asking Navina ma'am, please help me out, how do I do, because I'm more of a spiritual side, so how people will not appreciate that part of it. And then suddenly, and this word abundance has become when I was 17, 18 years. And that is it was first time when I English word I learned this abundance, and it was like, it was very touchy, like something used to happen when you used to say that word abundance. And when you made a prayer for this abundance word, and it's like, I didn't know that meaning, but I understand the meaning of this today. And then the abundance meaning. And then I said, oh, like I could surely talk about this, where I can put all my learnings, what different types of learning I have got throughout my this year. I spent a lot of money and learn and made myself very strong, and I've experienced this personally, so that I can teach the people on the same things. And then I said, like, what niche or what topic or what topic or niche I should give it to that. It was again a confusion part of it. And then suddenly, I don't know how it's evolved, or like I was praying, like what niche should be there. Like it really took us some time for all of us. I think we all are struggling with this. And then it's like it came like fulfillment of dreams, it came as fun. And then suddenly one day it's called manifestation of dreams. Oh my god, this sounds good, and it is very familiar words. I know where I have studied and all that. And then I thought, oh, let's pick up with this manifestation of dreams. And then while I was listening to a lot of people with the manifestation of dreams and NLP, how this works together, and the mind shift goes together. So it has become very easy for me that I could, because it was a like life experience. My personally has been like, God has blessed me, or it is a miracle, or like it's a law of attraction, that whatever you desire, you got through, like, I still remember there's a lot of experiences, a lot of examples in my life when I was building my school and my college, and I didn't have any funds with me, but like we just want to say, like, this will happen and this will happen. And I mean, it's miraculous. Like today when I enter my school or college, I say, oh god, I know what it is, how I got through this school is like, is a power, is a miracle, it's law of attraction, it's your positive attitudes, or your clarity, or whatever you can call it. Now today I can give a lot of words, but it has been miraculous. And about it came, okay, everything got okay. Now the fourth week we were ready for the speak like a hero. And oh god, speaking like this is always a biggest and big problem, although I've been a good speaker from very young. I used to speak, and like after the when in the college we have principal, and it's okay ma'am, now no need to talk as a trustee, you please don't you stop, we will like take care of this part. And like nearly 10 12 years I haven't spoken, and like, even if somebody tells you come on stage, Agatha, you please speak, so I said, oh no, it's not needed, like always to avoid the things. But now when this topic has come that you have to speak, and you are going to be a speaker or trainer or coach, so you have to speak. And then that public speaking course I had done, I mean, I listened to the some topics and I did like how to go about it, all that. And then I told my principal in the school, like, no, 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 now whatever or whenever occasion is there, I'm going to speak. I'm going to speak to everyone, so that I develop my, my talents again, and I build up my skill again. So that I'm without the fear, I'm going to speak to everyone. And this topic has come, and I feel so blessed, and I feel so praised, humble, that like, for example, it's like I'm teaching my children at the orphanage, or my teachers at the school, uh, you know whatever I have learned, what our parents had taught, and all sort of things. And today, when I look at the things like whatever taught, that was like all environment has made us all learned behaviors, and with this learned behavior, there are a lot of mistakes happen, and we have built up our subconscious with those sort of learned behavior, which now I want to change now. And I feel this, I'm so privileged that the universe has given me this chance, that whatever I had learned, I can practice it. I can practice it, and I have the place where I can practice. It's not that I have to go out or somewhere else. And the feel of it, the experience of the universe, and you can easily go to an ecstasy, and can feel it like you are just a daughter of universe, which is abundance, which is infinite, which is limitless. And I mean, you don't feel a lack of it anything. And and I want to share with you that the feel of lack, like the kids I have got, they are from downtrodden children, and everyone speaks to them, you can't come out of it, or poverty, or lack, scarcity of mind, and everything of like low, 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 low. But now I am feeling, and I feel like I tell my children, don't get off those sort of things. You are the daughter of the universe, and you understand what is universe is limitless, and it's abundant, it's prosperous, it's prosperous, and you are the part of it. You are the a small tiny part of it, but you are one with that. And never ever think that you are poor, or you cannot do, or never ever think that if I have that, then I would be this, if they have that, and then this I would. Never. But today, anything what you dream, anything what are you desiring, you talk to the universe, and it's like scripture says, ask and you shall receive. But it's after so many years of life, now I've experienced what ask and what you receive. I mean, it was completely different meanings were given us to a religious way. But now when you really feel like, oh, you can knock at the door, and the door will be open, and everything's at your hand, everything is at your hand, the kingdom is at your hand, and the ask is at your hand. But ask and have that confidence that that you you have it already. It's not that you will have. Either the conversation that changed, that you need to change your conversation, that don't telling that uh, I will have, or I want, or I desire. No, it's a universal language has taught us a very different. They put it into present tense, believing that I already have it, and start with full feelings, or with a full five senses, that yes, I'm feeling that abundant. And I want to share with you like, one more thing is like, I recently experienced is like, as we take tablets, for vitamin, for or vitamins, of course, like you are taking tablets for your pressure, or for your diabetes, or something like that. So now I want to share with you, and I want to tell you that if those tablets, or that dose of positive thinking, if every day we can take 3 times a day, just spend 5 minutes or 7 minutes with you, and just think only the positive. Just fake it till make it, as we call it, and think of all the dreams, what are your hidden dreams, and that everything what you can think. Every morning you get up and think of all positive, all the successful thoughts, where you can extremely, you can go to a different way. And I think that thymus will develop to your thymus, the heart chakra will blow up. The whole universe will come together into that. And do it in the afternoon, same thing. And you will find, because I'm personally feeling it out when I have done this. It's just I'm doing this third day of mine, and you have a different feel and vibration, the frequency into your whole self. When you're meeting the people, people can tell you that, oh my God, it's just a lot of positive energy into that. There's a lot of vibration, a lot of frequencies flowing around this aura and something like that. And I will request you do it. Is simple. It's nothing cost you. It's just 5 minutes or 7 minutes. Begin with 1 minute or 2 minutes, I would say, and take that dose of positivity, or take that dose of success, or your prosperity, or your feeling that you are the part and parcel of divine universe or the abundance universe, and how you would be like, and get it away from these negative thoughts and all that, and just do this exercise. And I mean, I know it is giving you tremendous joy, happiness, and it is just coming out of your internal soul, and which is getting attracted to this. And but naturally, if you are that sort of soul, all the souls will be getting attracted to you. But dear friends, what happens, I joined this industry is like thinking that uh, this is the industry of $1 million, as Rohini ma'am says, and I think most of the coach and trainer speaks about this. But then I realized that when while studying all the different steps, like I also need to have, when I'm talking about the law of attraction, and the biggest mistake what I was been making is like, if I don't have a vibration, or I don't have a good relationship with the money, how can I expect that money should come to me? Or and I'm feeling that part of same thing, like. And now when I realized that I need to change my mentality, I need to change my relation, I have to check my, not change, but check my relationship, that money, am I ready to talk about money with my family and friends? Okay, I have this many money, this is. No, I'm not. Still, I'm scared about it. Still, I have that jealous feelings. If my neighbors, or if my not neighbors, of my enemy is earning, making more money, or my competitor is making more money, then I highlighted fear. And I'm still insecure and uncomfort when I make high targets, and I'm still a little scary. Like, will I complete my targets? That doubt part is still existing. And I think these are the old things which is holding me back from the money. But I'm sure that now, at least I'm able to recognize, that yes, I can stop and tell, oh yes, this is the feeling, this is ill feeling, this is creating discomfort, and that's the reason. And I believe, if you accept first, okay, this is the problem, and then you become aware of it, and I'm sure slowly I will develop it, that I'm out of it. And yes, it has been deep rooted in your subconscious, in my subconscious, that that ill feelings towards money. You can't talk to people about money. And always when you're thinking, when I say I love money, I want money, I mean, that first fear comes, what people will think about me. Like, what people will think about is the biggest challenge I just been into his life. But now it's after having this sort of classes, I'm so happy. I say, let people speak about me, like and I'm just internally different type of courage, or a different type of energy, which is telling you, yeah, let people speak about you, that you are talking something different, you're talking something about money, or you're talking about abundance or prosperity. And let people speak, that Shushila has gone crazy talking something different, which is beyond her imaginations, or beyond her capacities. And yes, I am happy that I am learning to talk about my relationship with money. I am building my courage, and I am also becoming aware that I do not have any type of jealousy. And even if I'm finding somewhere, there are few people, and I'm working with them, I'm trying to forgive. And what I have learned is like, if you expect things from people, and they don't do it as you want, then I think the whole problems comes into. And it's very true. I mean, perhaps you also will experience that, how this sort of problems, because you expect and they don't fulfill as you wish, then you get upset, and all related emotions comes with that. So I think, for me, what I'm thinking is like, let's avoid this expectation. I know it's a very difficult job, and especially when I'm working with the small children, and I'm living, not just working, living with the children, and different backgrounds, and different age groups, and different emotional problems. and if you have decided that these children should really super become a superhero one day, and you think what I'm thinking for them is the best, and my expectations are very high from there, and to control yourself, bring down yourself to the level of theirs and make them understand into that level of it. And it's challenging, it's challenging. And but I'm sure that I have become aware of it, and once I'm aware of it, I will surely work out of it, and I'm sure that I can come out of it. So dear friends, I would tell, and beside all of that, I'm also so proud that my life journey, really believe that it has been is a blessed one, and it has been chosen especially because when I look back to my childhood, I have been a very it's a long story, but I have to shortcut. I have been very sick and my mother was tired, and she had been going around with different doctors and different babas and all sorts of people, and the doctors used to tell her, "Ki, why are you behind with this girl, let her die, because she it's very difficult for her to her survival." And but my mama did not ever leave that hope that she would die, although I was the fourth daughter of the family, and I'm from Rajput family, so daughter's always attention, but yet she kept it. And then that makes me to feel when the child who is at the young age, they find a lot of difficulties and they survive, that means there's some purpose. That means there's some higher purpose for that fetus to survive and live up to the life. And now today, when I have written my own autobiography, and I thought let me put it up into that, because it's always better that internal problems nobody knows, and the God has given you a smiling face, so people think life is so rosy, but it's not always the case. And yet the experience of God, or experience of universe, or experience of energy, whatever you call it, whatever you feel comfortable, and the you become only an instrument. You become only an instrument to complete the life purpose. And I'm so grateful to all the people whom I have come across. I lived my life, and now with this, with the law of attraction, I'm so proud that God has given me chance, or the nature has given me the chance, that I can live up to the higher purpose of my life. I can add value to people. I can add value to my life. Maybe another 25 years, I can have more beautiful, where I learn more about the energy and the nature and the universe. And I experience that I am, although I don't have my parents expired, but now I feel that I am the daughter of the universe, and I have a special purpose, and I will add value to the people and make this world a better place. Thank you.